In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about different options available inside color command. If you see in the color command and you have a separate specific option below the color, if you click that options, you can see the different options available inside the color command, like the center radius, like center diameter, 2 point, 3 point, tangent, radius, and 3 tangent. So specifically we will go through one by one. So we will be starting with the center and radius for defining the circle. So if you click center radius, you can see specify center point for circle. So you can specify the center point either by using coordinate system or by mouse click. Let us say this is my starting point for the center of the circle. I will click it. Then you will be prompted to define the radius of the circle, the specify radius of circle or diameter. So I will be defining the radius of the circle as 180 and the circle is done. You can click the circle and you can see 5 different grip points. Each grip points are specifically for certain purpose. If you see the center grip you can use to move the object. You can directly move the object, and after selections you can see the grip point is red highlighted. And just like that, the other 4 grip points are for modifying the radius. If you click any grip point over the periphery circumference, and you can change the radius as well. Any grip point you can click and you can change the radius. So out of these 5 different grip points, the circumferential 4 grip points are for modifying the radius, and the center one is for moving or different modify operations you can execute as well. Just like that, we'll look into the other options like center and diameter. If you go to center and diameter, the center you have to define either by mouse click or coordinate system. Then you will be prompted to specify diameter of the circle, and diameter of the circle, let us say, is 250, and you are done with the diameter. If you click, you can modify the radius just like the previous case explained. And we'll look into the other options available in circle command like 2 point. This 2 point is nothing but the diameter of the circle, and for defining this I will take one triangle for my reference, and I am going for a line command, and I am creating one triangle, maybe equilateral triangle, and I am going for 420. I'll go for enter for closing the line, and I'm defining the center point. So how to define pick this midpoint? That operations you need to activate through object snap, and this object snap you can control directly through this O snap operation. Right click and you go to setting, and here you can click the midpoint. And in our specific class I'll be explaining also the different snap mode available and how to use and activate this. So for this purpose I'm just clicking the midpoint and I'm going for OK, so that I can directly highlight the midpoint and I can go for the required distance. And maybe this height I'm going for 200, and I'm closing with this end, and again I am defining the line here also. Let us say my diameter is this slanted line, and here I need to define the circle. So what you can do is you can create the circle by specifying this 2 point as your diameter. That is nothing but your 2 point option. If you go to 2 point, you can define the first point and you can define the second point. In this way, what happens, the circle will be defined concentric to these two different points midpoint. And likewise, you can go for 2 point and you can pick any two independent points to define the circle. And this is very useful when you have the dimension in a particular orientation and you need to align the circle with respect to that 2 point. And in a specific case, if you have 3 point, you can also use this operation where you can log the circle with respect to any 3 point. And if you go to 3 point operation, you need to specify the 3 different points with respect to which you are going to log the circle. And if you see this 3 point which I have clicked, the circle is circumscribed above this 3 point, and you will be ready with your desired circle. And just like that, you can go for the tangent and radius, where you need to maintain certain tangency between two different objects and with a certain radius factor. So for example, if you see these two different circle and I am looking for a radius which is 150 and I need to create a circle tangent to this 2, I can go for the tangent 1, I need to go for the tangent 2, then I will be going for the radius, that may be somewhere around 150. Then that circle will be fixed with respect to this circle and this circle with that particular dimension. And maybe here I need to define a circle by tangent to this 2 line, and directly I can go to this tangent circle. I will be selecting the first tangent, I will be selecting the second tangent, and maybe my radius is 25, and where you can create a particular circle by maintaining the tangency property. In many cases, you have no radius, but you need to maintain only tangency. For example, if I am looking for this particular curve, this line and this circle outer profile, and I need to fit a circle by touching these 3, you cannot calculate the radius. So what you do is you go for tangent and tangent. I am going for my first tangent, I am going for my second tangent, I am going for my third tangent. And you can see this circle is best fitted by touching these 3 different tangential conditions. In this way, you can create circles by using 6 different methods